Hello everyone, this is Abhinav here. So, if I ask to you what is the Newton's second law of motion, you will say that F is equal to ma. But it is not that so because this is not the Newton's second law. Newton's second law is something else that I will tell you in this video. So, is not equal to ma always. It is a special case of Newton's second law. So, what is the Newton's second law? So, the Newton's second law is F is equal to dp by dt. Now, what is this dp by dt? It is change in momentum. What is dp by dt? It is change in momentum of the particle on which we are applying the force. So, we know that P is equal to mv, linear momentum is equal to mv. So we will write mv in the place of P here. So dp by dt becomes dmv by dt. Now we have to differentiate this with respect to time. We will get the force. So what we get on differentiating dmv by dt? So we have a equation for differentiating something like this. If we have to differentiate d by dx of uv, we have to differentiate uv with respect to x. So this is the product rule of differentiation, that it becomes u dv by dx plus v du by dx. So what is happening here? We are differentiating uv and taking both things constant but at different times. First we are taking u constant and taking it out of an differentiation and integrating v with respect to x, and then taking v as constant and integrate and differentiating u with respect to x. So this is the formula for u dv by dx plus v du by dx. Same thing we applied for force. We have got it that force is equal to dp by dt and force is equal to d mv by dt by the Newton's second law. So we will apply u dv by dx. What is in the place of dx here? Dt. We will write dt. And what is u here? U is m and v is v. We will write u first, m, and then dv by dt, m dv by dt, plus we have to write v now as constant. So v, and what is u du by dt? We have to do to v dm by dt because u is m here. So it is the Newton's second law. The real second law is F is equal to m dv by dt plus v dm by dt. So what is force is equal to ma? Generally we take mass as constant. Why we take mass as constant? Because there is an equation. There is an equation for mass. You may have had it. If we take a mass of a moving body, then it is mass is equal to m naught under root 1 minus v square by c square. So the velocity of a body, if we take it is 100 meter per second, then it is too small in comparison to c square. So this becomes 0. So if a body is moving also, the mass is m naught, so mass is constant, it is the initial mass only. So we take mass as constant, so this dm by dt becomes 0 because it is change of mass per unit time. So it becomes m dv by dt, and dv by dt is equal to a. So f is equal to ma, but not always. If dm by dt is not 0, for example, if I take a rocket and launch it with a constant speed, let's say 100 meter per second, so it emits some gas with some mass and per unit time. So the mass of the rocket is decreasing. So dm by dt is not 0 here. So we cannot do this thing 0. So the force will be m dv by dt plus v dm by dt. If velocity is constant, So we can take dv by dt as 0, that's another case. So I hope you understand that the real second law is something else, it is not equal to ma. Thanks for watching, keep learning.